look, after the Don Rickles and ever since I just kind of jumped right back on the comedy, the Ricky Gervais, everybody's kind of been just sending me these politically incorrect comedians, and somebody said, yo, you gotta check out Shane Gillis. And so I was typing in his name in search for this video. This video is called Special Olympics, right? So we already got the topic and what he's talking about. But as I was typing his name and searching for the video, y'all know YouTube gives you recommended stuff on the side and all of that. And I just saw some of the other topics that he talks about. I could tell this guy is going to be a mess. If you guys want to see more from him, we will. But this is my initial introduction to him. Never heard of him before. Not even in passing. So I'm excited to find out more about him. And he kind of looks like oh man, I'm forgetting his name. The big fat comedian that passed away. Ralphie. I forgot his name. But he kind of looks like him. Or he kind of looks like Benji from the Howard Stern show. He kind of looks like them. But anyway, y'all know we got to do some research anytime we are officially being introduced to somebody. So here we go. Shane Michael Gillis is an American stand-up comedian. He is co-host along with fellow stand-up comedian Matt McCusker of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, the most subscribed to podcast on Patreon. In 2019, the Just for Laughs festival in Montreal named Gillis one of its new faces. Gillis was announced as a new cast member on NBC's sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live in 2019, but he was fired 5 days later due to backlash over a 2018 podcast episode in which he used ethnic slurs. See, that's the thing about when you're this controversial or you're willing to step out there with this style of comedy, it's gonna bite you in the you-know-what. So you gotta be sure that this is what you want to do when you do it. You know what I mean? But wow, okay. In September 2023, his second comedy special, Shane Gillis' Beautiful Dogs, was released on Netflix. So he seems like he's still moving in the right direction, but he did something controversial and it cost him a big opportunity. So, yeah, man, that's the thing about when you do stuff. Now, obviously, when you're a Ricky Gervais, when you're a Don Rickles, granted, they came into the game with those styles, and they were just that great that they kind of navigated through it. But when you're up and coming and you choose to go this route, you gotta be aware of that. So, Special Olympics. I think the last joke that I've ever heard on the Special Olympics was, I don't even know if it was Special Olympics, but Cat Williams, Poor Little Tink Tink. That's probably the last, and I don't even think that was Special Olympics. But anyway, man, let's see what Shane Gillis got to say about the Special Olympics.
His girlfriend played college volleyball, so I'm very excited to shit on volleyball whenever I can. So I get in there and I was like, yo, volleyball is that's a weird culture. Get them fucking shorts. Get them gym shorts. The shorts they're wearing is gross. And she was like, no, we need those shorts for speed on the court. And I was like, I know that's not true. I watched the NBA. None of you are moving as fast as a ref. And those guys are wearing slacks, dress shoes for some reason. She was like, no, we need those shorts. The tight shorts, they're essential. She compared them to a helmet in football. I was like, I know they're not essential because I Googled the Special Olympics volleyball team. All of a sudden, those shorts weren't so essential for them. What's that about? how baggy do you think they looked like the fucking N1 mixtape out there. Offensively baggy is how I would describe all of their attires. We're all adults. We all agree the Special Olympics is a good program. It's great. I just feel like the guy who came up with it had to be like a real risk taker. You know what I mean? That's a wild thing to suggest for the first time. Some guy in a board meeting, like, I got an idea. We should be racing these motherfuckers. What'd you say? Fucking town over said they had the fastest ones. So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians. The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend invented the Special Olympics and told you about it first, you'd be like, don't ever tell anybody that. Who the fuck are we gonna tell that to? What are you doing? Pole vault? I actually volunteered and coached with the Special Olympics for a little while, so, you know, what'd you guys do?
Random stupid question to do with him, which I love. So he is, I'm trying to compare his style. When I think of a good comparison, I'll give you the name. But random dumb question. Who was the first comedian to drink on stage? Water, beer, whatever. Like who's the first comedian to start that? Because now that's like a thing, right? It's like every comedian has a stool and they have a drink. I never knew where that came from or like why that is. Like why does every comedian have a stool and a drink? And not every comedian, but like that is kind of like a thing. Like every comedian has a stool and a drink. I just want to know where that came from. Just my own curiosity. But I like him. I love it. So he has, again, I can't think of who to compare him to yet. But I like it. I like his style. Very laid back. But witty. Has a very unique perspective. I like him.
No, don't clap. Please. I did it for those kids. No, yeah, I'm kidding. No. I look like this, so. Me coaching this Special Olympics, I was like a fucking double agent. No one knew whose side I was on, dude. Player, chaperone, no one knew. I'd be standing there coaching, holding a clipboard with 5 dudes that looked exactly like me. I could always see the coaches from the other team looking over like, I think they're fucking letting one of them coach. Yeah. No, I did coach the Special Olympics for a little while, and it's fun. That's another thing you're allowed to talk about. It's happy. Everyone there is sportsmanship. It is funny. Don't let anyone tell you it's not funny, dude. I was there. Everyone there is laughing. It's fun. I coached basketball. Kids would catch the ball, just fucking launch it into the bleachers. People would be like, "What the fuck are you doing out there?" They're like, my whole team ruled. Every dude on my team they were the funniest. They were bros. They're bros, dude. My whole team loved 2 things. They loved tits. They do. I don't know if you know these guys, dude. They fucking love the ladies. They love the ladies. And they love John Cena. That's it. That was the news every day. We'd be in the huddle. They'd be like, a lot of ladies here tonight. I was like, ooh, yeah. They'd be like, what do you think John Cena's up to? Oh, you're going to have to get way worse before you meet him. John Cena's like the angel of death for those guys. I told my guys, I was like, you see Cena coming, you get the fuck out of there. He's taking souls with him. Every year, Hooters would sponsor our one basketball tournament. All right, so every year Hooters would bring like 3 or 4 waitresses, and they would present like a big cardboard check donation to the Special Olympics. As soon as the girls entered the gym, the game changed entirely, dude. It went from like hugs and sportsmanship to just like dudes got competitive, like very competitive. Fucking ripping down rebounds, just hitting layups. And then at the end of the game, there'd be a hug line, you know, between the waitresses and the players. And yeah, that went about exactly how you would imagine that went. We had to break out the fucking jaws of life, dude. My boys are ragdolling those young sluts. And I'm not knocking the players. They were totally in the right. The girls were hot. The waitresses, like every year, I would sneak into the hug line myself. All right, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you guys very much. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
I like that. I can't put my finger on who to compare him to. Yo, that John Cena part of it, though. Yo, listen. And everybody who watches wrestling, granted, I stopped watching wrestling, I would say 2013. That's probably like my last year of like really watching it. This year, I'm hearing was great. I watched a little bit of WrestleMania this year, and now it's crazy because as I say, the last time I watched was 2013, right? I mean, John Cena's been the man since he came in the game, which was like 2005, right? And so the fact that now Cena is like a special appearance guy, and he's like old, and he's fucking naked at the Grammys, the Oscars. I don't know. It's just crazy, like how time is flying, and like, you know. But anyway. But that is like a thing, like that used to be like a known thing, like men just did not like John Cena. It's like only kids. I won't say what he said. I won't say special needs people, but it was just a thing. Like kids love John Cena, and like I'm not gonna lie. Even I got to the point once I stopped watching wrestling, even I was like a straight up CM Punk fan. It was like, fam. Like, gosh, can y'all please, I used to love John Cena, but it's like, come on, stop, jeez. But listen, I can't think of who to compare him to, man. But I really love his style. His voice caught me off guard. I really like his voice. Very dark, a very deep, commanding voice. Like one of those deep voices that like grabs your attention. And I love kind of like the awkward body language, like the way he holds the mic with like really close and like with two hands at certain points. I like that. It's funny, man. Again, I really can't, like, it's bothering me that I can't think of somebody to compare him to. But he's got it. He's funny as hell. SNL missed out. Well, I mean, he did it to himself, but SNL missed out on a good one with this guy. I can't believe that I've never heard of him. Not on social media or anything. So, I'm sold. Look, y'all let me know what else from Shane Gillis I need to check out, and I definitely will. This guy's funny. he's really funny. Like I love his jokes. He's really entertaining. All right, so y'all let me know what else from Shane I need to check out, man. And any other comedian out there that y'all think I should check out, y'all let me know. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, with Shane Gillis. Peace.